Healthy Youth from Zion Benton Township High School will be sponsoring Sticker Shack on April 29th. They're going to be placing stickers on packaged liquor in businesses reminding the purchasers of the dangers of buying for minors. I'll be helping. There will be a lot of other members from the Coalition for Healthy Communities because the kids can't actually touch the liquor. They can put the sticker on, but they can't move the box, the cases or anything. So they needed adults to help move all the cases so that they can do that. Coalition for Healthy Communities annual meeting is on Friday, May 3rd at 7 a.m. at Best Western Market Square. If any of you guys would be interested in going, I would love to have you attend. And then Respond, a monthly meeting to network frontline workers of 30 area social service agencies will be on May 8th from 11:30 until 1:30 p.m. at Wesley Free Methodist Church. Next item, and I tried to do these in order of the calendar, so if you go on the website and you want to just see what's going on, this is a hit for it. We'll also be getting this information on the ZB Guide. Mama's Run is on May 11th. It's a 5K run at Zion Park District that starts at 8 a.m. Money goes to support Coalition for Healthy Communities. That information for that 5K run or any of the series, we have 6 5K runs that we do throughout the year, can be found at zbrun.org. Next item we have going on is PADS is holding a Sleep Out for Shelter event at Carmel High School on Saturday, May 11th from 7 p.m. until Sunday, May 12th at 8 a.m. If anyone is interested in supporting this event, they can go to www.sleepoutlakecounty.org or contact Zion Township. We're looking to put a team together to support PADS, so if anybody wants to be a part of that, we'd love to have you. Daryl Albert, who is retired from Cancer Treatment Centers and is a member of the Coalition for Healthy Communities, started a group called Caring for the Caregiver Support Group. And her first one is going to be on May 21st at the Zion Benton Public Library from 6 until 7 p.m. So if you know of anybody that's taking care of a parent or a spouse that they're the caregiver, I strongly recommend they attend this. It should be a really, really helpful group that's getting together. Just for a heads up for next month, I've invited the Zion Elementary Student Council Coalition to the May board meeting to honor them for their commitment to the group. I had them here last year and we gave them the certificates and the medals. We formed this group. We have 6 kids from each of the grade schools that quarterly, Gail, the assistant township supervisor, and I, we each take one of the vans at the township and we go to each of the grade schools and pick up the kids, and then we bring them over. We've done quite a few meetings here in the council chambers, and some of them we've done over at Zion Central Middle School. But it's just for the kids to start working together, realize they're part of a bigger team, and get them involved in the community. So we'll be honoring them at the next meeting. And then I will be attending training at Township Officials of Illinois on April 26th on strategic planning, as well as attending Topics Day in Springfield on May 7th. The Latino Task Force is circulating a community survey to determine what the needs are for the Latino community. Information will be assimilated for the June 7th Coalition for Healthy Communities meeting. That's the people that are involved in that are Zion Elementary District, Beach Park Elementary District, the high school, police department, Zion Township, and the Zion Benton Public Library. So we have a good group that's working on that. And then last but not least, we have developed a new brochure to help better explain some of the services provided by Zion Township. They're available in the office, but I also have some here tonight. We had 2 brochures, one for emergency assistance, one for general assistance. It was really wordy, so Gail worked really hard to put together a more comprehensive brochure to help people understand what services are available. So I've got those. That's everything. So with that, are there any citizens' comments? Seriously? Come on up, Gunnar. Yes, sir.
There was in the paper at least some action on increasing the senior homestead exemption from $4,000 to $5,000 a year. Has that been done to your knowledge?
It has not been done to my knowledge, and I think it's still in Springfield on the floor. It's always a good idea it's always, you think it's nice to get more of an exemption, but what it means if you get more of an exemption, then it's just spreading the tax burden throughout the community to other people. So sometimes it's not the best thing to wish for more exemptions.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm back on this here, Chair, Supervisor. On the last general assistance, it was stated that if you had a drug conviction
anything, and you told me it was a law, and I could never find that. I've been all through the state of Illinois. I could never find that. I even called a couple of state house members, and they didn't even know it was a law because in the poverty report that the governor gave, he stated, I mean, in their report, it states that they give money to help people get back on their feet, 250, like they said.
Right.
But I'm asking you because, and this is not a racial remark,
Okay, good.
most of the Afro-Americans have a felony conviction. They have drug convictions, more so than the other Americans here, okay? So that's why I come. You might took it racial, but it wasn't racial. It's that I'm for the people that's hurting the most, that needs this help. And when they come into the township office, they have to go to Waukegan because you said there's a law. And I asked you, was that put in this? And you said it is, but I just read this whole thing.
No, I'm fairly confident I said it was not put in there. It is a state law. If you want to stop by the office, I can print that up for you. That's not a big deal. It's a state statute. I have been talking to Joanne Osmond about trying to get a bill in place because it absolutely amazes me that you can do the most hideous crimes and we serve you at Zion Township, but if you have a Class X or a Class 1 felony conviction for drugs, we cannot serve you. And it was part of the time when it was the whole say no to drugs thing to try and be harder on crime that they put that in place.
And my thing is,
Yeah.
who would need it more? And somebody's coming home trying to get their life together.
Right. And we do, I mean,
And this is what I fight
just for the record, we've maybe only had a handful of people. You can have drug convictions, you just can't have a Class X or a Class 1, which is for dealing substantially, and maybe an officer can answer what that is better than I can.
Okay.
So, but just for the record, as the township supervisor, it's my job to follow the law, okay?
Just correct,
And so,
Also, just as you said that, I'm glad you did, because I have this poverty report.
okay, and
that
just for the
was
record,
written
I
by
was
government.
if you look on the last page, my name is on that list. I was the township representative for the state.
No,
So,
you were not on this, this is,
Yes. If it-
on this poverty report, I got all 65 pages of it.
Okay.
I pulled it down
Okay.
offline, I even gave Joanne Osmond a copy of it, because she didn't even have a
Right.
copy of it.
Right, I'm
Okay, and on page 26 of it, it states that the state gives the townships
Right.
the money for poverty, for get people out of poverty. Page 26 says, and it directly says townships.
I get
It
that.
does not say anything about if they have a felony conviction.
I get that.
If they've been convicted of
Correct.
drugs. It just says if they in poverty.
correct. That program, all right, Waukegan Township is a member of that program. It's called Earn Fair. That's the one that Johnny Jenkins works with, okay? She gets those funds. The funds that we get do not come from the state of Illinois. We don't get a dime from the state of Illinois except for replacement tax. All right, the funds that we get only come from the property owners in our community. Okay, the state statute says we can't serve people with Class X or Class 1 felonies for drugs. I don't know what to do, except for, you know what I mean?
Well, the murder can come out and get.
That's exactly right. I'm not saying, I agree with you. I mean, I absolutely agree with you. It's crazy, but it's the law. So work with me and Joanne Osmond to get that changed.
Thank you. I'm gonna be working on it. You know I'm gonna be working on it.
You've been working since 1995 on one. I'd like to make this a little bit quicker.
Okay.
Okay. Are there any other citizens' comments? Going once, going twice? Is there a motion to adjourn? Motion is second. Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Flamini. Aye. Trustee Deteen. Aye. Trustee Chantel Taylor. Chairman Neal.
Aye. This is the most people we've ever had for a meeting. I know some of you guys came for the city council, didn't you? My neighbors came for the city council meeting, didn't you? Yeah, see? Thank you. Yeah, there you go. It worked. You have a copy of the announcements and an email that you have.
Okay, so you have it. All right. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yes, you're fine. It's like, okay, do I have everything?